Welcome everyone into the third space today. Whether you're joining us here in person, it's lovely to have you here in the Docklands. Whether you're joining us virtually or whether you join us later, you're very, very welcome. And know that you are seen and cared for and that you belong here in this community. This morning I read something by one of my favourite folk online. And she was talking about co-regulation. And I wanted to use this theme. I just wanted to talk for a moment about co-regulation before we move into our practice. Co-regulation is a word that in the sort of mindfulness or neuroscience or counseling circles talks about how when we're trying to regulate our nervous systems, when we're trying to come into regulation or peace or move out of vigilance into a state of calm, one of the most significant ways to do that is with others. And that's the co-regulating. So sometimes when our nervous systems are very activated, when we're anxious, sometimes difficult to get back into regulation or internal harmony by ourselves, and we need to do it with others. And it's a very, very powerful thing to do, is regulate with others. And so when we hug one another, you notice sometimes if someone's really distressed and you give them a hug, there's this co-regulation that happens. You're able to come to some measure of harmony and alignment together. And I was thinking about how when we practice mindfulness or meditation together, that's what we're doing. We're coming into a form of co-regulation together. And it's very, very powerful. And it doesn't matter whether you're joining us virtually or, even if you're joining us watching the recording, there's a sense of presence with, well, at least with me on the screen and with others. And so, yeah, when we gather together, it's a really powerful thing. And so from the bottom of my heart, I want to offer you Shalom today, peace. So coming into that place of peace. So let's begin that. We've already moved our bodies into the space that we're in to do this meditation. So let's just sort of get comfortable. We might need to wriggle or adjust our posture. You might like to put your feet on the ground. When we're doing some kind of practice in nature, we're co-regulating with nature, with the life around us. And that's a beautiful thing as well, that exchange of energy, I guess. So let's begin. We're going to begin the practice today with our shoulder rolls, just coming into the sense of our own body and just observing without criticism or judgment where we're at in our nervous systems, in our hearts. So let's take a deep breath in, raise the shoulders up to the bottom of the ears, hold, and then exhaling, rolling the shoulders down, back, drawing the shoulder blades together, down, all the way down. And let go. Whew. Maybe taking a quick breath in between before taking another deep breath in, raising the shoulders up, 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 up to the bottom of the ears. Hold, feel that tightness, and release. Rolling the shoulder blades back, pulling them together. You might feel a few creaks. You might hear them. And one more time, breathing in, raising the shoulders up. Hold and away. Allowing the body to loosen up a little bit. You're going to do 3 double breaths now. Breathing in, getting to the top of the breath and a bit more. And away. Really sinking down as you exhale. And again, breathing in and more. And away. One more time, breathing in, feeling the chest a bit more, and away. All of this to allow our bodies to flow into a rhythm, becoming aware and present to our own self. Now, as we do our shoulder turns, try and pay attention to the sensations in the body, just observing them. Observe what's happening in your own body as you take a deep breath in. Exhaling slowly and gently, turning the chin towards the right shoulder and gazing over the shoulder. Noticing what's happening when we're breathing. Feeling any stretch in the back of the eyes. Noticing any resistance in the neck. Just noticing it. Don't push against it, but just notice it. Taking a deep breath in, slowly and gently exhaling and moving all the way through center to the left shoulder. Again, noticing any resistance. Noticing the challenge it might be to gaze over the shoulders with the eyes. Noticing any sensations through the body, perhaps down the back of the arms into the hands. Maybe noticing a bit of resistance to the breath. Taking a deep breath in and slowly and gently moving back to center. Taking a moment now to allow the body to shift into its own rhythm. Your breath is your breath. It's your body responding to what your body needs in this moment. Not fighting what your body needs or trying to dominate what your body needs, but just letting your body flow into a rhythm of breath. Noticing where the breath is landing. And maybe gently encouraging the body to draw the air all the way down deep into the lungs, deep into the diaphragm area or the belly, whatever imagery works for you. Noticing if the air is stopping high up. Noticing any resistance to drawing the air into the body. Our bodies will lead us to where we need to be. Noticing the air and welcoming it into the nostrils. Feeling the sensations that flows down the throat until our conscious awareness of the air disappears as it moves into our lungs. What we're noticing is our body's response to the presence of the air, the expanding of the chest, perhaps noticing when we exhale, the air might feel a little warmer, might feel a bit different if we really pay attention to it. We're signaling safety to our nervous system. This is a place of peacefulness. We might notice the thoughts running through our mind. Just noticing them. The decision to carve out this time to be at peace was made before. Might need to be made again a number of times. It's okay. We just allow the thoughts to go, giving our bodies, our nervous systems, our thoughts, giving ourselves permission to come into that place of deep quietness, a stillness. Allowing the systems to move into flow, to move into a place of flowing peacefulness. We can rest in this moment, rest in the presence, rest in the breath, rest in the quietness of our thoughts. Just allowing any thought that might crash in or intrude or just rise up unbidden. We just allow them to flow like a wave on the shore, just flowing past our conscious awareness. Flowing past. Just noticing. There is freedom to sit in the stillness. There is freedom to sit in the quietness. Resting in that deep place. flowing in oneness with our own self, with our own body, with our heart, with our thought consciousness, the awareness of our intuition, our spirit, coming into that place of flow and rest and peacefulness. Perhaps noticing the flow of sound around us. Feeling the sensations of our skin, any air flowing past, the breeze perhaps, and just noticing the flow of sound as well. Just hearing it, just hearing every sound as it flows into our ears, as the waves of sound flow in. Just like the waves on the shore, we allow the sound to flow past our conscious awareness, then gently and slowly dissipating as it moves through. This is a time and a place of peace. Releasing any anxieties, just releasing the fears that we hold, letting them go, releasing them. Reminding ourselves, I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. I am safe. I am safe in my own body. My heart is safe in my own hands. I can rest deeply in the bottom of my breath. I can exhale all that does not serve me. I can release it. I can pause in the bottom of the breath, sinking deeply into that sense of assurance. I am enough. I draw the life breath into my body. I welcome the way it nourishes every fiber of my being. The breath of life and the life breath. A gift to every cell in my body. I allow my internal gaze to roam right now, roaming around my body, feeling what my body feels and feeling the connection to the earth. My feet on the floor, my hands on my lap. I feel the skin that contains the rest of me. I notice the flow of gravity over my body, flowing down over my head, down my neck, over my shoulders. I feel that flow. I yield to it. The earth holding me. Holding all that I am. I am not too much for the earth. The gravity flowing through my core down, drawing me into that place of stillness, of safety. I slowly and gently lift a hand up onto my chest. Feeling the breath flowing in and out. Feeling the life flowing in and out. Perhaps feeling my heart beating. Feeling the rhythm of my breathing. With the next exhalation, I lower my hand back into my lap. Taking a deep breath in, and when we exhale, gently and slowly turning our chin towards our right shoulder. Gazing over the shoulder, noticing, is there less resistance? Taking a deep breath if I need to, sighing or yawning, responding to my body. Just feeling that lovely stretch through the neck as we take a deep breath in, exhaling, slowly, gently moving through center all the way across to the left shoulder, and just noticing, is there less resistance? Can I see further than I did before? Paying attention to my body as I take a deep breath in, slowly and gently returning to center. As we finish our practice today, we're going to roll our shoulders again. We're going to breathe in, lifting the shoulders up to the bottom of the ears, exhaling. Oh, maybe even sighing out, rolling down, down, down. Coming back, maybe giving a little wriggle of the body as again we take a deep breath in, shoulders up and away. Noticing our bodies as we take a deep breath in, really feeling that air down in our bodies and away. Allowing our conscious awareness to rise up, to bubble up, to rise up in joy. We re-engage our awareness of our environment, of the sounds, of our breath, of our bodies. Coming back into the activity of the day, but lovely and gently and slowly, the sense of joy of life. When you're ready, slowly blinking open the eyes, coming back into the space. Be at peace, my friends. Shalom.